What's up, everybody? In case you're new to the channel, tuning in for the first time, my name is Floyd Chavez and you are in the FC Sneaker Factory. Like I always mention, I love doing these sneaker reviews slash profiles on all the shoes that are in my collection, and currently with this one, we're on sneaker profile 420. 420 that I've done so far here on YouTube and then also on my Instagram. First of all, let me just say this. If you're not subscribed to me, if you're not a friend of the program, what are you doing? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button because I would really appreciate that. And also hit that thumbs up and then drop a comment down below and let me know how you feel about this shoe, because this shoe right here, hey, I was kind of on the fence about it because, and we'll go into it, but it does have an icy bottom, which I don't like, but it also looks really good on this shoe. All right, so before we get into the review though, let me continue on with what I'm saying. Subscribe to me on my channel right here, support the FC Sneaker Factory, but also don't forget to show me love on Instagram and go ahead and follow me on there, and you can catch me at Floyd Chavez Jr. All right, I'd really appreciate the both, right? You subscribing me here and follow me on Instagram. I really appreciate all that. Enough about that. Now let's go ahead and open up the books on this one because, like I mentioned, 420 sneaker profile 420. I mean, my catalog is full when it comes to shoes, and this one's just another one to add to the beautiful collection that I have behind me right here. So let's go ahead and go into this beautiful shoe, but let's go ahead and go into the history of the shoe, okay? The P-Rod 1, because that's what I'm going to be reviewing. The Nike SB P-Rod 1 was first brought to us back in 2005. Can you believe that? 2005, over 20 years ago since the shoe first emerged, right? The signature athlete P-Rod, Paul Rodriguez himself, skating in the X Games, winning the gold medal in the Cinco de Mayo, and then Nike SB making him their signature athlete, right? Their signature skateboard athlete, to be exact, and gave him his signature shoe. I love the P-Rod 1. The P-Rod 1 was amazing, but I always get mixed up because, you know what? I don't know why they continue to give us this retro of this shoe, because they first brought it to us back in 2005, 10-year anniversary. They gave it to us again, the same color model, the white, the black, in the 10-year anniversary, and then now 10 years later, right, 20 years down the road, they give us the same colored retro, that white and black retro, but they did a lot of crazy things differently with this one, which I like, and then some of them I dislike. But this was not the first colorway that was released for the P-Rod 1 back in 2005. The first colorway was an all black suede one. I love that one. That was one of my favorite shoes to wear, not only to school, but also when I was working as well. I wore that shoe as well when I was working. But I don't know why they keep giving us this same one, the white and black one, over and over. They need to switch it up and give us that all black suede or some variation back in 2005 that they did, because they released a lot of nice colorways in 2005. Now let's go ahead and dive into this shoe box right here. Okay, cream color box. I love it, right? Because it is a special SB. I would consider this a special edition, nothing like the normally your generic purple boxes. So this is more of a special SB when it comes to the Nike line. But what makes it different is that tag, and that says Paul Rodriguez Zoom Air Low QS, white, black, white, clear. That size 10.5. Okay. Now let's take a look at the interior of the box, right? Just your standard wood box, no type of wood grain design on the interior box. We do have a different type of tissue paper though. It is a white translucent tissue paper, and there's a very, very like a light gray, I wouldn't call it black, a light gray wood grain lining on the tissue paper. The camera might not catch it, but that is something different that I traditionally haven't seen when it comes to the wood grain tissue paper. Normally we've been getting a lot of the white and green, sometimes a white and a black, but that one's a really faint, like a light gray wood grain tissue paper. Just something throughout there, right? Something a little bit different that we traditionally don't see when it comes to the SB tissue paper. But what I was gonna say is I got this I picked this up on sneakers. I very fortunate enough I hit on this one on my personal phone, so I was very happy about that. But let's take a look at this shoe and let me tell you about what's different from the original pair. I wish I had the original pair still, but the black suede one, I wore that tons of times and then I eventually retired it, did the lawn in it numerous times, and then eventually just threw it away. I kept the insoles though, and I actually kept the box, so I do have that, but I didn't keep the shoe itself. But this is a beautiful shoe, a very beautiful shoe. I'm gonna tell you what I don't like about this shoe, and there's just one thing I don't like, but this one thing, it actually makes the shoe really, really nice as well. But let's take a look at this beautiful, beautiful P-Rod. I would call it a retro at this point. Second time it's been released, but this one is a lot different. Or not a lot, but there is differences from this one from the original P-Rod one. Okay, this one has beautiful, nice cut white leather traveling pretty much throughout the shoe right here. It's in the mud guard, even on the toe box, traveling upward through the shoelaces. Also right here, the heart of the shoe is still that white leather. And then you got that nice white P-Rod monogram right there, resembling like the LV monogram as well, just kind of giving that type of feel to the shoe. That white leather transitions all the way through the rear. What we normally would see when it comes to the P-Rod one, we get that same on this retro. We get this beautiful black swoosh, same material what would be on the P-Rod one right here. So this is all the same. What's different is that little chrome hit right there, it's basically plastic. It's not metal. Yeah, it's plastic. But right there, that hit where the shoelaces, they didn't give that to us in the P-Rod one. That one, that's something different. Also too, we got this beautiful white right there when it comes to the midsole. It's all white with that white stitching. And then right here, this is different. We never got this in the original P-Rod one. This is a clear hit when it comes to, I would say, the air unit. And then normally when it came to the P-Rod one, when it came to this variation of the P-Rod one, we got a black outsole. But this, they give us that clear outsole. I love it. It looks very pure. But once it hits the pavement, it's done. It's not going to look pure like this anymore. And that's the one thing I dislike about this shoe. I wish they would have kept it to the original. Wish they would have still hit us with the black outsole, because you know what? It's more functional. It looks nicer because you don't see the dirt when it comes to hitting the pavement with it. But they gave us the clear, milky outsole. All right, let's take a look. The rear part, this is different as well. This is a chromed out Nike. It's not sewn in, it's just basically, I would probably maybe glued on, I don't know, but it's on there, it's on the leather. But that's not how the P-Rod one used to be. I don't remember what it was, but I know it wasn't no chromed out Nike on the back. Right here though, all white leather, got the white little flip right there, white leather throughout. The monogram continuation from the lateral side now going into the back of the rear part of the shoe. You got this beautiful right here, I forgot to mention this, beautiful black little hit right there for the decoration. It is also, this is in rubber actually. White midsole, white stitching. You still got that nice visible translucent air unit, and then right there the white milky outsole. Medial side, I mean identical lateral side, nothing really has changed. And that's something similar or very similar to what the original P-Rod one. Similar from the lateral and medial side. Same thing with this retro. You're getting the same thing. All white leather traveling throughout the entire shoe. The white monogram hit with the PR on there, which is very nice. I love that touch with the, basically paying homage to LV. White leather through the shoelaces. And then also traveling through the mud guard, the white midsole with the white stitching. You still see that nice, beautiful, right there, that translucent hit right there when it comes to the air unit. The all white translucent outsole, I love it. I mean, I love the outsole, it looks very nice. Very nice, like I mentioned, beautiful with that milky. But I mean, like I said, once you hit the pavement with it, it's done. And this isn't a shoe that you want to like save. There's really nothing that, so crazy limited about this shoe that you want to save it. You want to wear this shoe. Definitely want to wear it. I just don't know why they gave that to us. I love the front though, very beautiful. All you see the nice white mud guard, the toe box. You see this nice metal heel. We'll talk about that when we go to the aerial view, but also that beautiful black shoelaces and also that nylon black tongue. Beautiful, looks gorgeous. Right there, this is what I'm talking about. Milky outsole, no glow in the dark, nothing like that. You see that right there. I love that little decoration when it comes to the middle of the shoe right there. It looks good, but it is black and white, like checker type decoration going on right there. I love it though, looks nice. You also have right here, I'm not sure if the camera's gonna pick it up, but it should say PR right there. Yes, it does. Paul Rodriguez design. Okay, aerial view, beautiful, beautiful aerial view. Just like I always say, I love the aerial view. The only one I can't say I don't like aerial view of, and that's the foam posit. That's probably why I'm not a big fan of the shoe. I just don't like how it looks when if I look down the shoe. It just doesn't look right to me. But let's take a look at this one. Absolutely gorgeous right here. Love it. You see that nice right there perforated toe box right there. I love that, and the beautiful leather. Nice little plastic hit right there. I love that. I'm not sure what the design is, but it is metal. It is in black. It's not like see-through or anything like that. It is black. That whatever that design is. The shoelaces are all blacked out. That tongue is beautiful, and that beautiful black nylon tongue. I love that. Even this is different. On the P-Rod one, I remember that very vividly. It didn't give us the Nike Chrome swoosh SB and chromed out. No, it was Sonian in white. I remember that for sure. The white one probably was Sonian in black, but it was definitely not chromed out. This right here, nice leather hit in black. I'm not sure. I can't remember how the P-Rod one was. I want to say it did have a nice tag, but I want to say the tag was suede, but I could be wrong. I don't remember any leather being on the tongue though on the P-Rod one. Maybe the white version, they may have had the white leather tongue on the P-Rod one, but I'm not too sure. Beautiful though, all white ankle collar. I love that. The black and white PR, that monogram PR logoing on the inside of the insole. I love that though. Beautiful. Definitely gives you that vibe of LV, the monogram on the LV. I just love how they did that. It looks so good, so good. This right here, 2005. Such a great shoe. Simple, very simple, but just spoke to a lot of people, including myself. It really spoke to me. I just love that shoe. It hit so nice. That's why I'm saying, Nike, please bring us back to all black suede P-Rod 1. You had the monogram as well. Just such a good shoe. I just wish they would bring that one back. It's even had a gum bottom. I remember that. Just so nice. The all white version was basically similar to this, minus like what I just said, that this one's new, but it was similar to this, and then of course that beautiful black outsole. But still such a good shoe. I'm not sure what the retail price on this. I want to wear this for sure, and then who knows, maybe later on I'll probably get a second pair, just depending on how bad the outsole is. I'm not a big person to wear my shoes a lot of times, so it's definitely going to stay nice. I just don't know how nice it's going to stay. I'm not sure if any yellowing is going to be coming involved later on down the road either. That's another thing of my concern about this shoe. Is this going to yellow? Is going to just look dingy and ugly? I've seen that numerous times when it comes to SBs. I got rid of a lot of my translucent SB dunks in my collection, highs and lows, because I just don't like how it looks. But there you go. Let me know, how do you feel about this shoe? Is this a shoe that you had to have in your collection because you're a P-Rod fan, or you remember the P-Rod one from back in 2005, or was this the shoe that you're just like, you know what, easy pass and never knew the guy, I'm gonna go ahead and let that one go? Drop a comment down below, let me know. Like I mentioned though, a beautiful sneaker app pickup for myself on my personal phone right here. I love this shoe. Very happy to include it into the SB factory, but also the FC sneaker factory as well. Thank you for tuning in. It truly means a lot. I'm gonna go ahead and close the book on this one. I appreciate each and every single one of you. That includes the fellas out there and of course the beautiful ladies. Thank you so much. I truly mean mean it from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate all the support. I see the numbers going up. Thank you so much. Hopefully we could get to the 1,000 here when it comes to YouTube, but also the 1,500 on my Instagram. Hopefully get to that number as well, so I could bless 3 people that are helping me out with those numbers. Just like I always say, thank you for tuning in. And just like how the beautiful ladies tell me, Floyd, you are too damn, you guessed it,